I got into gardening because I have two small children at the time. It's almost 4 years ago. And I wanted them to know what food looks like when it grows off a plant or off a tree, not just in a store. So we started almost 4 years ago, and we started with just pineapples, just cutting the top of pineapples and just putting them in soil. And from there, that grew to now we have approximately probably about 120 fruit trees and plants. Well, we bought this home almost 20 years ago, and we had a beautiful orange tree that unfortunately, about 10 years ago, ended up with a green disease, which happens to citrus in Florida. So the fruit um, wouldn't come any longer on this tree. So we cut it down 3 times. We were going to completely remove it, but my father, the green thumb, said no, just to see what happens. And now, after the cold came this last winter, it's grown back once again, and it's loaded with orange, little baby oranges. So I'm glad I didn't cut it. So the moringa, the tree of life, it loves hot climates like Africa. And what was happening there is that we have a lot of children that are malnourished and need additional nutrition. So they were trying to figure out a way, cost effective, to help the children and the babies. And they found, to their amazement, that this tree of life was actually growing and actively being used in the villages. So they were a little confused why the children weren't faring so well nutritionally. But what happened was that the mothers were boiling the leaves instead of eating them either raw or dried. So they were eliminating, in a sense, all the nutrients that the tree would be able to provide the babies. So they ended up teaching the families how to dry the leaves and put it in powdered form and add it to the milk. And that made such a wonderful change for those communities, and those babies had vast improvement. So I think in the end, I started off gardening, wanting to show our small children at the time just how things grew in nature. But I think it became more of type of therapy, and also a type of way after a long 12-hour shift of kind of decompressing and unwinding in a very healthy way. So, and that's what it evolved into. Mhm.